Welcome to the Great American Health Challenge. I'm Lauren Scala, coming to you from the middle of the hustle and bustle of New York City, Times Square. In last week's episode, Team Brooklyn took home the big win with their portobello and goat cheese open-faced sandwich. This week's episode brings us to a new topic, and one that plagues many New Yorkers: stress. As much as we all love New York City, it can be a really stressful place to live and work. There's traffic, people everywhere, packed trains. It is go, go, go all the time. The good news is there are ways to keep those stress levels under control, and today our teams will be put to the test in Stress Management 101. Hello, team. Nice to see all of you. So far, we've learned how to incorporate healthier foods into our diets. We've learned how to keep our workouts fresh and the importance of exercise. And we've also learned how to kick some unhealthy habits like smoking. Today brings us to a new topic that affects many New Yorkers, and that is stress. Our special guest today is Vanessa Rita. She's a licensed marriage and family therapist that focuses on stress management.
Hello and welcome.
Hi.
Well, just the look on your faces, I could tell that hearing the word makes you cringe. What I'm going to teach you today is how to deal with your stress and manage it more effectively using the 4 A's, which is avoid, accept, alter, and adapt.
Thank you, Vanessa. We look forward to learning more about that. In today's challenge, you're going to be competing in a quiz show. Get ready to exercise those brains today.
I like it.
Yeah. Well, first, you see that you all have papers in front of you.
Yeah.
On those papers is a 20-question test where you will rank your stress level from 1 to 4 in a given situation. So you're going to have 2 minutes to complete this test, so flip it over and start now.
Okay.
Answer honestly.
Most people are really busy, especially New Yorkers, and they're going throughout their day-to-day life feeling stressed about work, about their family, about relationships. And one of the best things you could do is kind of really look at what's important to you, prioritize, and then organize.
Okay, so now it's time to talk to Vanessa.
I find that my experience, get a lot of anxiety because just a lot going on, a lot on the plate, you know, just being overwhelmed. There's so many things that need to get done, wanting to get it all done, not finding the time. So I become unmanageable and unorganized.
Well, actually, that goes to the first part of what we were talking about with the 4 A's, which was avoid and alter. So what you want to do is you want to figure out what really is a priority. Sometimes we make things that are priorities that aren't really priorities. And so you want to figure out what you can say no to. A lot of times we say yes, because we want to help people, we want to be friendly, and we want to do the right thing. When sometimes it's easier to avoid it by just saying no, figuring out what's really important to you.
Those are all great things, but how do you apply that to a work environment if you work in an environment that is really stressful?
Like I said before, is kind of just being prepared, going in there as prepared as possible for your day-to-day endeavor, knowing what is expected of you.
Right.
Because a lot of times stress comes up when we don't know what's expected of us.
Thank you so much, Vanessa.
No problem.
Hope you guys learned something, because you're going to need it now during our quiz show. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Here's how it will work. We have 3 rounds, and each team will get 1 spin per round. As you can see, we have 8 stress-related categories on the board here, and Vanessa will spin the wheel for you. Now, depending on what category we land on is where your question will come from. I will either ask you a true or false or a multiple choice question. You will have 10 seconds to answer that question. You can decide as a team what your answer will be. And if you get it right, you get 2 points. The team with the most points wins the challenge. But if you get the answer wrong, or you're unable to answer within the time allotted, we just move on to the next team. You're not penalized. Each member of today's winning team will take home an Xbox 360 with Kinect. In addition to the Xbox 360 with Connect, you also get Dance Central and Connect Sports. So you can take your stress out on the Xbox. Are you guys ready to start? All right. Coming up on the Great American Health Challenge.
Need for fun. I can feel it. Look at that. Look at who called. Not yet.
Okay, everybody, it's time for our quiz show. Team Queens, we're going to start with you. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, Vanessa, spin the wheel. Okay, one of the 4 A's, Team Queens. Your question will come from adapting to stress. Adapting to a stressful situation is always the best way to deal with it. Is that true or false?
The answer is false.
You are correct.
Good job, Queen. Sometimes changing what we do is better than adapting to the situation.
We're moving on to Team Manhattan. Vanessa. For Team Manhattan, we have a multiple choice question. Fred is stressed because he lost his job and has no money for Christmas, and his new girlfriend wants a big gift, and he is stressed. Should Fred do what? A, borrow the money. B, avoid Christmas. C, look at the big picture. Or D, ask his girlfriend to wait.
D.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is C, look at the big picture.
In this case, Fred really wants to look at the big picture. Maybe it's time to get a new girlfriend instead of stressing out over that.
Team Brooklyn, spin the wheel.
Need for fun. I can feel it. Look at that. Look at who called. Not yet.
All right, Team Brooklyn, this is a true or false question. Silly and inappropriate behavior is a sign of stress. True or false?
True.
That is correct.
Silly or improper behavior is sometimes a sign of stress because your body is kind of going into a flight or fight mode. So you might act impulsively or say something that you don't really mean.
Team Staten Island, it's your turn.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. A common stress symptom is not getting along with who? Your spouse, your friends, your coworkers, other family members, or E, all of the above.
E, all of the above.
That's right.
If you notice that your tolerance level has gone down for the people that you genuinely care about in your life, you know that is a symptom of stress.
Okay.
Moving on, Team Bronx. Okay, your category is uncontrollable world. You have an unavoidable problem in your life and you are confronted with some bad choices. What should you do? Start over and talk to a friend. Ignore the problem long enough and hope it goes away. C, examine each choice and find the upside. Or D, buy something for yourself and think about it. C? That is correct. The answer is C. Examine each choice and find the upside.
When you have a problem in life, you should never avoid it and just hope that it magically goes away. Because a lot of times it will just pile up. It's still going to be there at the end of the day, and that will just make it worse and increase your stress.
Coming up on the Great American Health Challenge.
Stress has been a big part of my life up until now. It concerns me just because in a slightly different way, my father went through the same thing and passed away shortly after.